SAT Prompt 3. On the SAT, you will be asked about perimeter and area. These two concepts are relatively simple. You've probably learned about them already in geometry class, so we'll just do a quick review. The perimeter of any shape is the lengths of all the sides added together. So for example, if you have a rectangle, you have two lengths and two widths, you simply add all four of those numbers together. If you have something like an irregular polygon, as long as you know all the sides, you can add them together. Now for a circle, it's a little bit different. For a circle, there are no sides, so you have to calculate the circumference of the circle, which is the same thing as the perimeter, and that formula is 2 pi r. Now perimeter is pretty easy to remember, especially if you remember your movies. If anyone's being asked to guard the perimeter, it means they have to watch along the outside edges of the camp. Or if you think of similar words like peripheral vision is what you see along the edges of your vision. Or if you know about periscopes on a submarine, a periscope is what watches along the outside of the submarine. So this prefix peri in perimeter means along the outside edge. You also need to know about area, which is the amount of space that fills in that shape. So for example, if you need to buy carpet, what you really need to calculate is the area of your living room so that you can buy enough carpet. For a rectangle, you do length times width. It's just two numbers multiplied together, easy as that. Again, for a circle, it's a little bit different. You have to do pi r squared to get the area of a circle. Now on the SAT, you will have different types of questions about perimeter and area. The simplest ones will give you a shape, give you some sides, and you will actually calculate the perimeter or the area. You could also find a slightly more complicated question. For example, they might give you the area and a side, and you might have to calculate the remaining side. Or you might have some even more complex questions that involve multiple steps. But the important thing to remember is that the concepts themselves are easy.